at the 2.
Touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs.
Rodgers going to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez. Eagle territory. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down. Throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the foot.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 54 yards. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 120. That's right, man.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And Elliott puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Their own 25-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I smell fear in that offense. Yeah, live. Hey, seam 6. 52 right here. 52. Check. Check 99. Check 99.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Get 300. Get 300. Bravo.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Over up.
Now Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. This is Grant. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. This run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Under,
All right.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
push him back. Push him back.
Hey, take 26. Here, Mike. 52. Oh. Hey, exit. Hey, Mike 52.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Here we go, here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Wentz going to throw. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Go.
Wins to throw again. And he connects with Ertz. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz. Forced out to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
You better be afraid of me.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now, Wentz again. It's good to make it 17-7.
Next to score, Eagles 17, Packers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Box it.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch the run. Back to
Bud.
Back to.
Flip it down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 59 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Check safety, check safety.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got the connection to the tight end Graham. Touchdown Packers. Jimmy Graham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point try now for Crosby. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the 31, Wentz out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Wentz to throw on second down. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Two unit.
Watch his flag. Watch his flag.
Great.
Kill. Check 37. Check.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Aguilar has it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And an alley to run. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Let's go.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. So quick on the spin.
Oh, he's spinning, man.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1. The 40-yard line.
On second down now, it's Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On 3rd down, it's Grant. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Inside. Hey, Zoo.
Field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Now Scott. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll run with Scott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, Wentz. Right side caught by Jackson. That goes for a gain of 31. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On second down, it's Howard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Go. 280!
Watch the pass.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. And to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 43-yard line.
Blue 58.
That's what I do.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, Echo. 51. You.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers steps away to his left. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Geronimo Allison, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are back within a score. Crosby with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the
40? And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Wow.
And this is caught. Better than a 30-yard gain as we... Wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
51, Mike 51. Let's go. Mike 51.
Go.
Hey, calm down. Hey,
You gonna see me. 630. Son, you gonna see me in your nightmares.
Why?
Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Inside.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll have a first down past the 40. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Lefty.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
26. Hey, Alpha.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Watch the slant.
Check. Fresno.
Now Rodgers throwing again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Graham. That catch good for 5. It's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the...
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Smooth. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Hey, right there.
Switch.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn. Don't get nervous.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta? This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, 35 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st down, Grant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Brandon Graham able to record his 5th sack of the season. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go going. Get 300. Get 300. Done. Motion. Hey, Charlie. On the 50.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Go. 180. No.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Here we go. Waiting.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the ship. Hey.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he's to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
but
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
Oh, she's singing. She's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
319. Jump out.
Crunch time, defense.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
52's the...
Hey, orbit.
Hey! Mike 52.
Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 41, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now a desperate, and Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ronald Darby, and this one will be brought back to the 22.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go. 280.
Here we go. Hey.
Sunday.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
It's second down.
Tyson.
Check 52.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Going to look deep for Jeffrey. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually.
Coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.